Hello everyone! Today I want to show you how far you can stretch $10 in Vietnam's capital city, Hanoi. As a disclaimer, this is not an original video concept but rather inspired by Drew Binsky's video. As huge foodies, we will show you what we ate during our visit and some of our favorite sights in the city. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Our first meal was quite memorable since we found it at a restaurant nestled between two narrow buildings. You have to climb a set of stairs and then you arrive in the living quarter of a local family. Since people here have limited capital and assets, it is not uncommon for them to work and live in the same space, especially for small and independent businesses and restaurant owners. We had our first bowl of pho at Han Trong. Here you don't need to communicate your order verbally, but rather you just grab a seat on a plastic stool and the server will bring you a piping hot bowl of pho with a bowl of fried dough as well. This was our first time trying pho from a northern region of Vietnam and we were quite surprised by the differences. The broth had a different taste to it and also we weren't offered a giant plate of bean sprouts and herbs. However, this noodle soup still brought a lot of delight to our taste buds, and it was our first introduction to the differences between the North and the South. As we will later learn, the different regions of Vietnam have very different customs and cuisine as well. The bowl of pho cost us 35,000 dong, which is approximately $1.50 USD. After spending some time exploring the city on foot, we decided to stop at a local cafe and grab a cup of iced coffee. As we strolled along the busy streets, we found An Cafe, which is a super cute little nook of a place. There was a lot of tourists there, but I think that overall the atmosphere of the cafe was super chill and we got these beautifully crafted specialty drinks. Like, look at how beautiful this iced coffee was, and it was only $2. Since we were in Vietnam during January, we got to witness the locals preparing for the Lunar New Year. It was amazing to see all the festivities and all the bright colors, cherry blossom, and all the beautiful lanterns dispersed throughout the city. After exploring the night markets, we grabbed a quick and hassle-free meal at the popular food stall Banh Mi 25. The menu here offers a huge variety of sandwiches and drinks. They even have several vegetarian options for the sandwiches. We got a pork BBQ banh mi, and it only cost us $1.29. The baguette on the banh mi is made of half rice flour and half typical flour, which gives it a very unique texture. I really like the way it crunches and it complements well with the fillings inside. Although Hanoi's traffic is extremely chaotic and stressful to navigate as a pedestrian, taxis and ride-sharing is actually very affordable. We used Grab everywhere we went and the rides across the city can cost anywhere between 28k to 60k dong. This is not only a great way to get around the city, but it's also a great way to sightsee on the fly. Since crossing the street can be quite nerve-wracking and dangerous for a newcomer, there was quite a few sights that I could only catch a glimpse of in the car. I especially enjoyed looking at this beautiful mosaic wall. We always breeze past it and the artwork is just amazing and so colorful. From our hotel to the Imperial Citadel, it's a 4-kilometer drive and that only cost us a whooping $1.20. If I had to recommend one major site to visit around Hanoi, it would be the Imperial Citadel. The tickets are only 30,000 dong and for that price you can spend almost a full day exploring the grounds. There's so much to see and you get a taste of both modern and ancient history here. It was named the UNESCO World Heritage Site back in 2010 due to its historical significance. Today, many of the artifacts that were excavated around this area are displayed in museums on site. This includes parts of old palaces, bronze coins, and ceramics from all over the world. Unfortunately, part of the citadel still lies in ruins today, partly because the state does not seem to have enough funds to repair everything, and also because the conservation effort is a huge endeavor that takes a lot of time and effort to manage. Within the premise, you can also visit the Vietnam Military Museum and the secret bunkers built during the wartime. It's a little surreal to imagine a bunch of military brass sitting around a table, mulling over war strategies and sipping hot tea from a kitten thermos. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the visit. Another one of the surreal experiences we had in Hanoi was visiting the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. I think it's definitely worthwhile to take an hour and go see his resting place. It really shows you what an important role he still plays at the center of the Vietnamese society. Walking around the city, you will probably see a lot of exotic looking fruits. Before you buy any, please do your research. For instance, this one is only for Buddhist offerings and they don't really taste good. If you have a chance, you absolutely must try rambutans. They're basically like a juicier and fleshier version of a lychee. They're absolutely heavenly. For our last meal in the city, we went to Bun Cha Huang Lian, which is where Anthony Bourdain and Obama dined famously together in the city. They got so much publicity that they decided to encase the table and the chairs that both men sat on in a glass case. Unfortunately, the second floor wasn't open on that day, so I did not get to see it in person, but I did enjoy a good bowl of bun cha. Despite being a tourist attraction or tourist trap as some would call it, the food quality is still amazing. I really enjoyed the broth and everything, and it's quite reasonable. For a bowl of noodles, it's only $2.15. As you can see, $10 can get you really far in the city, so with the remnants of our budget, we got a bottle of water from a vending machine, and lo and behold, it was only 10,000 dong. Hanoi is by far the most affordable big city I've ever visited, and once again, to show you guys how much stuff we got for $10, it just feels incredible. You can pack a whole day of activities and eat like a king or queen for the price of a fast food combo in North America. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you like the content.